Hello everyone, welcome to Sunday Anime Chat. It's your host, Pop. And today we'll be continuing on with the theme of anime into video games or video games into anime. But first, before we do that, we were going to always review the news of the week. And before that, I want to say good morning to you, DJ Ronnie G. Yes, I did. And my new logo, as you can see on the screen, it incorporates some elements of some of the animes that I enjoy. And it was courtesy of the Angry Canadian. He helped me out. He did an excellent job of redoing the color scheme and putting a few things in there, a few Easter eggs, if you will. What I'll do right now is I'll make it a little larger for you guys to have a look. And as you can see, so at the top there, I have a little label on my cap. Anime. There's an anchor on the chest here, and who knows what that's from. There's 3 animes represented in my logo here. Can you guess what all 3 of them are? I've talked to them extensively. Yes, DJ Ronnie G. Yes, Ninmei, and that represents Macross, my favorite, one of my favorites. The sword, though, what does the sword represent? Any idea? Yes, you're correct. Yamato. Uchu Senkan Yamato for the crest on the front of the coveralls there, or the overalls. But what's the sword from? That's the belt buckle. The belt buckle has the Macross symbol on it. Very good. And good morning to you, Whoopa. Nice to see you. The sword represents... No. What anime is it from, though? It's from a specific anime. Can you guess it? I'll give you a hint. The character carries around 3 of them. That's a pretty big hint. I'm pretty sure you guys will get that. No, nothing yet? Come on, I know you guys can do it. It's actually a show I'm watching right now. Making my way through it. We'll shrink her back down again. Keep it a good size. There we go. Okay. It's from One Piece. Zoro. Zoro uses 3 sword style technique. But I couldn't fit 3 obviously into this picture, but 1 is good enough. And once again, a big thanks to Angry Canadian for helping me out with that. The guy is a master at fixing up photos and such. So big props to him. So yes, I will have a new logo for my anime show, and then I'll have a new one for my game stream. And you guys will have to tune in to see what that new logo looks like. I'm sure you'll get a kick out of it. Did I make the logo? No. This is like clip art or just like, what do you call it? Like public domain picture I pulled off the internet. That kind of fitted. It fit for what I was aiming for in a logo. Like I wanted to show that, yeah, there's a mechanical aspect to my streams, you know, because that's what I do for a living. So just something to kind of be more unique, right? Hopefully. Cool stuff from the Angry Canadian. Yes, Yes, AC does an excellent job. And I hope he gets around to streaming again. I want to see some more of his game streams. He's awesome. He helped improve your Pokemon logo and also made me a Paladian Woopa Troopa. Nice! Or Paladian Woopa Troopa? Yes, he's kind like that. He's really helpful. Like, really. I'm hoping I can make it up to him someday with, hopefully I have some sort of skills or something to help him out with. But all I can do right now is just sing his praises and encourage people to go and watch him when he's on streaming. Paldean. Okay, sorry about that, Woopa. My pronunciation was a little off. And you're excited to see the gaming stream ones. Yeah, well, we'll see. I'll pull it up. It'll have to wait till next week, but that's okay. Well, why don't we get into it now? Everyone's here. Welcome, everyone. Welcome all the people on Rumble. Anyone that happens to be lurking there. And on Twitch. Welcome to you as well. And all the YouTube friends, all the usual suspects. What'd you miss? Do not let it happen again, comrade. Yes. I am going to get you for that pronunciation. Actually, I was thinking of before the stream started, I was thinking of something funny there about, you guys remember the Dos Equis commercial? You know, the guy, I don't always drink, but when I do, it's Dos Equis. I was thinking, I don't always play Pokemon, but when I do, Woopa, I choose you. That'd be a pretty good one. We gotta make that commercial happen. And a good morning to you, Godzillionaire. How's everyone's favorite affluent kaiju? Jake D! Nice to see you, Jake D. Shall we get into it then, everyone? News of the week. Brought to you by Anime News Network. Does that guy do a cameo? I hope so. I wonder how much it would be to pay him to do that. See if he's available. Paradox Live, the animation's teaser previews first anime footage. Mari Okada Mappa's Alice Tutoris no Maboroshi Kojo, original anime film, reveals cast, story, teaser trend. September 15th debut. Sunao Katabuchi's new film reveals The Morning Children title. Composer with teaser. Banana Fish director Hiroko Utsumi Mappa unveil Buchigiri TV anime for January. I haven't heard any of these shows, so this is all brand new stuff. Jujutsu Kaisen Anime Season 2's new video previews. Tatsuya Kitami's opening song. Bocchi the Rock anime gets compilation film next spring. Okay. I have heard of Bocchi the Rock. People have said it's pretty good, and if it gets a compilation film, I guess that's even better. Vinland Saga Season 2 anime's final trailer streamed. Oh, here's one. Attack on Titan, the final season part 3 anime's second half reveals new visual. You know what? Just end already. Attack on Titan. Like, talk about stretching something out. Enough already. Jujutsu Kaisen, Naruto with demons. Oh, okay. I haven't watched any Jujutsu Kaisen, so that's one way to sum it up, isn't it? Crunchyroll debuts English dub of Mashle Magic and Muscles anime on May 26th, adds Orgus anime to catalog. Okay, is that Super Dimension Century Orgus? Because I have not heard of that, or I haven't heard of it in a long time. Back in the 90s, it was a very well advertised. Sensuality Noir anime reveals more cast, July 10th premiere, ending theme. Attack on Titan is like 80s bands constantly doing farewell tours. Yes, honestly, this is our last one. We mean it. We mean it until we come back next year. P-Cube and launches physical edition of Gal Guardians Demon Purge game in North America, Europe on June 15th. Gal Guardians. Kana Hanazawa performs ending theme for Dark Gathering anime. Going back to Saturday, Crunchyroll licenses Rent-a-Girlfriend Season 3, Horimiya, The Missing Pieces, 5 more anime. Anybody watching Crunchyroll at all? Are these guys doing all right? Do they have the shows that you want to watch on there? I guess that's the main thing. Amazon Prime Japan briefly streams Gundam, The Witch from Mercury, number 18, 1 day early. Okay. And a good morning to you, Punkwaddle. All the cool kids are here. Yeah, that's right. You guys tuned in. For me, I'm working the morning stream. I'm on the morning shift. For those guys, it is, 9 a.m. around there when I start, so that's morning. Didn't Rent-a-Girl manga outsell all the U.S. comic industry last month? I'd have to look into that, but I'm gonna say probably yes, because the U.S. comic industry is a big dumpster fire right now. I stopped collecting comics, and I was a big comics collector. So I just stopped. The quality was just, I'd read a story and then I'd get physically ill from reading such a garbage story. You're waiting for the WFM to be free on Gundam info. WFM. What's WFM, Punkwaddle? Oh, Witch from Mercury. Never mind. Brain's got to kick into gear here. Yeah, we'll have to wait and see, eh? Gundam, Witch from Mercury. You're watching the unnecessary Legend of Galactic Heroes remake on Crunchyroll lately? Morning Shift, trademark. Yeah, Whoopa. Morning Shift merch coming soon. Next up, what's it say here? Sakai project to release Animal Trail Girlish Square 2 sequel game, Love Plus fan disc. Okay. Japan's video game rankings. Here we go, everybody. Who wants to bet that Tears of the Kingdom? Boom. Number 1. 1.1 million copies. Followed by Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Then Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. That is still going strong. Look at that. Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe. Pokemon Scarlet. Finally, a PS4 game on there. Hogwarts Legacy. Back to the Switch with Minecraft, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, Splatoon, Mario Party Superstars, Nintendo Switch Sports, Ring Fit Adventure, new Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe, Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury, Animal Crossing, Sakai no Asobi Taisen 51, Momotaro Densetsu, then Kirby and the Forgotten Land, Puyo Puyo Tetris, and Dragon Quest Treasures. There is only one PS4 game on the list. And yes, it should be no surprise that Tears of the Kingdom, number 1. I got my copy, and I was playing it yesterday. Man, that's a fun game. It's like, you're in for like 100 hours plus of just tooling around in Hyrule and the sky and beneath the earth. It's man, is it awesome. You're watching Regular at Magic High School on Crunchyroll. Better than you thought it would be. Well, that's always good. It's always when you can get a pleasant surprise. You're watching something, you're like, man, this is really good. I did not expect that. Tears of the Kingdom number 1. Who could have guessed? Yeah, I know, right, Whoopa? You've seen the Irregular at Magic High School on a few different platforms over the years and just never felt interested enough. Maybe. It's Sometimes some things aren't for everybody. You've been so busy you haven't played much more than Tutorial of the Tears. Yeah. Yeah, getting out of the Sky Islands. That's the whole tutorial, yeah. You're surprised Hogwarts Legacy is so high. You didn't think they cared much about the Potter, but then again, only 36,000 copies sold. So yeah, I mean, and it's for the PS4. It's not even a PS5 game that's on the list. Does that system even have many games? Could use more waifus, but it'll do. That's our Jake D. Always out for the waifus. They should have called the Sky Island Skyrule. Oh, that's awesome. Yes, missed opportunity. Skyrule. Oh, now they're going to come and watch out for the trademark. They'll come and get you. Yeah, that would have been perfect. That's clever. They should have. Jake, do you need a velvet robe and pipe? Yeah, okay, Hef. Potter game had the right mix to blow most things out of the water. I mean, if you're a Harry Potter fan, maybe even if you're not, from what I saw, you can do pretty much anything in that game. You'll play that right now before your coworker comes into the room at noon. Fire up, DJ Ronnie G. Tears of the Kingdom and Potter will be in the top 5 games, or top 3 this year is your guess. And that's probably a pretty solid guess. He and I already went to my fantasy football draft dressed as Whoop Hefner. He plays all 4 houses, so there's oh, there you go. I'm not much of a Harry Potter fan. I know of it obviously, but I haven't read the books. I've only watched like the first movie when it first came out years ago, so it was just like, I guess I might have been just a little too old for that, but that's all right. Welcome everybody. Welcome everybody on the Rumble side and Twitch and of course YouTube with the excuse me, the usual suspects. Dr. Stone New World Anime adds 3 cast members. Undead Girl Murder Farce anime cast Tomokazu Sugita as Aleister Crowley. Why does that name sound familiar? Aleister Crowley. Wasn't he the psychic guy? Was that him? Like years ago? 1940s? Huh. I know somebody knows. Punkwaddle not woke enough, and there's a cis white male in Zelda. Too much patriarchy. Tears of the Kingdom and Hogwarts really are big games of the year. Yeah, maybe Jedi Survivor too. You don't care much about HP, or Harry Potter. Not a big fan. Game looked interesting though. Yeah, okay, DJ Ronnie. He was a big satanic dude. Okay. You wouldn't have read all the Potter books, but there was a job I had where he was sitting around for quite a while doing nothing. So it was a great opportunity. Hey, if it's hurry up and wait, you make sure you take that time to catch up on your hobbies. Once heard a rumor that he's Barbara Bush's illegit daddy. What? But mainly he's the weird occult guy. Okay. Barbara Bush's illegit daddy. That's funny. Jeez. You hear Jedi Survivor had a bit of glitches at game drop, so that's always stutters the hype. Yeah, it does. It does. Look how much it just beat down a No Man's Sky. They promised so much, and when it came out, it was a big disappointment. It was unbelievable. That's why I didn't go for it. I think Ozzy did a song about him too. And good morning to you, Blaine. Hope you're doing all right. Never read Harry Potter, but the movies were okay. You also read all the Hunger Games that summer and maybe the Divergent series. It was a steady awareness of degradation and copied ideas. Ah, yes. So my wife is the big reader in our relationship. I'll read few things, but she reads a lot. We go to the library every 2 weeks, and she's always taking out like a ton of books. So anytime I need some information about something, I'm like, hey, what's this all about? And she's like, oh, I read that. It's about this. And it's like, okay. No Man's Sky is good now. Very underwhelming at launch. Yes, that's what happened. It promised a lot, didn't deliver a lot, but then it made it up. Like they made up for it later on with all the downloadable content and all that stuff. Let's see. Continuing on, Sword Art Online Integral Factor RPG listed with PC release. So for any of you that want to play Sword Art Online on your PC, there you go. It's coming. Danmachi Battle Chronicles smartphone game delayed to August 24th. Well, you all know how I feel about smartphone games. Remember, they can shut it off at any time, and then you're left with nothing. So I always say stay away from them. My advice, that's all. Fufa Kokan anime reveals staff June debut. Bradio performs Reborn as vending machine. I now wander the dungeon anime's opening song. Okay, this is coming too. Reborn as a vending machine. It's coming, everybody. We gotta get ready for it. I'm interested in seeing what that's all about. Hopefully it's well done. You want to play the video game based on one of your favorite book trilogies. It's a 4-book series, but the 4th book is so nihilistic and messes up so much, so ignore it. Fufu Kokan is getting an anime. Isn't that a hentai print? I don't know. How about we have a look and see? We got time. Anime Festa announced the staff and the June debut date of Fufu Koken, the television anime of Peter Mitsuri's Fufu Koken Otoyori Sugoi Konga Sex, marriage exchange, amazing extramarital sex compared to my husband, adult manga on Friday. Looks like you're right, Blaine. The anime will debut streaming first on the Anime Festa website in mid-June, and it will premiere on Tokyo MX and BS11 in July. Makoto Sokuza is directing the anime at Studio Hokiboshi. Eio Kurosaki is in charge of series composition. Maki Hashimoto is both the character designer and chief animation director. Hisayoshi Hirasawa is the sound director. Studio Masu is credited for sound production. The manga centers on 2 married couples who have been friends since their days as students. The 2 couples go to a hot spring together as a double date and by accident get wrapped up in a marriage exchange. The manga's 1 compiled volume released in November 2022 and a new volume will be released in July. So yeah, it's just, pretty much hentai. Going back to Thursday, Reign of the 7 Spellblades anime reveals Academy staff's cast. Here is some news that I am going to be interested in. Macross Shooting Insight Games bilingual Twitter account reveals story 2023 launch PS5 plans. Shoot 'em up game also launches for PS4, Switch, PC via Steam. Bushiroad Games opened a Twitter account for its upcoming Macross Shooting Insight game on Thursday. The Twitter account revealed the game's story, confirms that the game will launch this year, and adds the PlayStation 5 to its supported platforms. The Twitter account contains the story introduction in both English and Japanese, but does not state yet if the game will have an English release. Let's hope it does. Come on, you guys got to get on that. This is supposed to be Macross's 40th anniversary celebration, and so far I've seen nothing. Just nothing. These guys are dropping the ball big time. You want my money? Do something about it. You guess domestic girlfriend got an anime, so anything is approved. Yeah. Fufu Koken for the horny bonks. Yeah. You've got the Robotech game for N64. It was never completed. That's the whole reason I bought an N64 in 1996. When I saw GameTech had a Robotech game, I was like, I have to get this. So I have to buy the N64 and get the game. And then GameTech goes under, and that was the end of that. But whatever. Had to wait a while before Battle Cry came out for the GameCube. Macross Shooting Insight, it says here. Aboard the Battle 7, a legendary ace pilot and their Valkyries rally under the command of the Macross 7's fleet captain Maximilian Genus. With galactic peace at stake, their mission to rescue the galaxy's songstresses begins. Oh, multiple songstresses? That is interesting. Aside from the PS5, the game is also launching on PlayStation 4, Switch, and PC via Steam. Bushiroad Games described the game as a new type of scrolling shoot-'em-up. Bushiroad Games is Bushiroad's new game label, which also integrates the Bushimo Mobile Games division. Bushiroad acquired a 50% controlling stake in Frontwing Lab, the parent company of Frontwing, in March 2021. The most recent retail boxed game for the Macross franchise was Macross Delta Scramble, which launched for the PlayStation Vita in October 2016. Uta Macross Samaho de Culture rhythm smartphone game launched August 2017 and ended service in June 2022. All right, well, let's hope this is a well-done game, because I'm going to keep my eyes on it, and hopefully, if it looks good, I will grab it. Because the last Macross game I got was for the PS3 for the 30th anniversary of Macross. You always wanted to fly a Valkyrie out of Battle 7? There you go. Your dream might come true. New type of shmup. The heck does that mean? Yes, we've got horizontal, we got vertical. What are they going to do to make it different? Stop being so vague, you guys, and get in here and explain more. I want gameplay footage. PS5, I have one of those. There you go. And good morning to you, Dragon Ruse. Nice to see you. We're just going through the news of the week. Coming up next, Ed Zero Zombie Uprising game announces full release for PS5, Xbox Series X and S, Steam on July 13th. Lonely Castle in the Mirror anime film screens in North America on June 21st and 22nd. Okay, I hadn't heard of Lonely Castle. My Hero Ultra Rumble game gets open beta test. Free-to-play Battle Royale games open beta starts on May 25th. Okay, so here we go. You got MHA game coming. Battle Royale. Free-to-play Battle Royale games open starts May 25th. That is in a couple days. Bandai Namco America announced on Thursday an open beta test for the My Hero Ultra Rumble. My Hero Academia Ultra Rumble in Japan. Battle Royale style action game. The open beta will run from May 25th to June 2nd. The company streamed a trailer that previews the gameplay, including the Plus, Ultra, and Revival systems. Tenya Lida, Kaminari, Denki, and Itsuka Kendo will be available to play alongside the original 12 characters from the closed beta. The original 12 include Midoriya Izuku, Bakugo Katsuki, Uraka Ochako, Todoroki Shoto, Suya Asui, All Might, Cementos, Mount Lady, Tomura Shigaraki, Dabi, Himiko Toga, and Mr. Compress. The free-to-play game will be available on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch, and PC via Steam. Bandai Namco Entertainment is developing the game. Well, for all you MHA fans, there you go. You got a Battle Royale game coming. Let's see how that goes. We even have 3D shmup in things like Nier. Okay. Poor Godzillionaire. Ugh, Battle Royale games. Not up for it, eh? It's a trend that needs to go away for sure. Oh, yeah, yeah. The only thing to ruin the gaming industry more than online multiplayer FPS games is online battle royale games. Guilty Gear Strive fighting game reveals Asuka R Pound as 9th DLC character. Monochrome Mobius. Utawaru Rumono spin-off game. Monochrome Mobius gameplay trailer reveals September release for PS4, PS5. Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom game sells over 10 million units worldwide in the first 3 days. There you go, everybody. That is amazing. Looks like you'd think people were anxious for a new game. Japanese TV ranking from May 1st to 7th. Lupin III, Castle of Cagliostro, anime film aired on NTV and got a 7.7. Iga Oshiri Tantai Shirati, anime film aired and got a 1%. Going down the list, Saze-san, followed by Demon Slayer, then Detective Conan, then Chibi Muruko-chan, Mix Season 2, One Piece right in the middle of the pack, Doraemon, Soaring Sky, Pretty Cure, Crayon Shin-chan, Sorete Ampanman, Mobile Suit Gundam, Witch from Mercury, Spy Family Season 1 rerun, and then Oshiri Tantai at the bottom. It's the new trend. You had the FPS time, the massive amount of survival games, and finally I think we're coming to the end of the Battle Royale games. It could be, you know. The Girl I Like Forgot Her Glasses anime reveals ending theme song artists. Pac-Man 99 game ends service in October. Super Mario Bros. Stays at number 1 for the 3rd week. Psycho Pass Providence opens at number 4 in Japan. We should have known that Mario would be right up there at number 1. Next up, Level 1 Demon Lord and One Room Hero anime reveals July premiere. The Most Heretical Last Boss Queen anime reveals more cast, theme, song artists. Police arrest Japanese YouTuber for uploading gameplay and anime footage. What is this? Miyagi Prefectural Police, as well as police from the Miyagi town of Minami Sanriku, arrested a 52-year-old man and YouTuber in Nagoya City on Wednesday on suspicion of violating the Copyright Act by allegedly uploading gameplay footage of visual novels, as well as footage of anime. The Content Overseas Distribution Association organization noted in its own announcement of the arrest that this is the first arrest in Japan made over an upload or stream of game footage. That's kind of strange. I didn't think they would get on that guy's case for doing that. According to police, the suspect uploaded footage of Nitro Plus Steins Gate, My Darling's Embrace game, earning money from the video's ad monetization. The suspect reportedly also edited and uploaded footage from the Steins Gate and Spy Family anime with subtitles and narration. According to Kadokawa, the rights holder for Steins Gate, among others, the suspect had been uploading footage of other anime since 2019. The video that allegedly violated Nitro Plus and Kadokawa's guidelines is reportedly an almost hour-long Jikyo play, somewhat analogous to Let's Play videos in English-speaking sphere. Okay. In recent years, some Japanese YouTubers have uploaded fast content or fast movies, short videos that summarize movies or series with actual footage edited with subtitles and narration. Nikkei puts the amount of viewers of Jikyo Play or Let's Play videos as over 800 million worldwide. Whew. Media companies and game developers often set guidelines for how much and which sections of their games content creators are allowed to stream or upload, and which content is allowed to be monetized, though there is as yet no industry-wide standard, and developers often create guidelines on a per-game basis. Such guidelines are created both to discourage spoiler content as well as prevent content creators from uploading story content in a story-heavy game and profiting off it. Spike Chunsoft has previously set extremely specific guidelines on their Danganronpa games, which specify exact game events, such as until the first chapter or until you have your 7th ally. Still, more other companies forbid streaming of certain story content or interface elements to varying degrees, such as Aniplex and Type Moon's recent release of the Tsukihime, A Piece of Bluegrass Moon, and Witch on the Holy Night visual novels. Atlus Persona series and Bandai Namco Entertainment's Tales series, some of which may forbid streaming or screenshotting of the entire game, functions within game consoles themselves. From their Resident Evil, Monster Hunter, or Devil May Cry series, and Nintendo allows monetization of gameplay footage as long as the content creator is part of the YouTube Partner Program. Nintendo previously had a more restrictive creators program in place from 2015-2018. CODA is a trade association comprised of some of Japan's biggest entertainment media and publishing companies, aims to reduce worldwide piracy and actively promote the international distribution of Japanese content. CODA includes 32 Japanese companies, such as Kodansha, Shueisha, Shogakukan, Aniplex, Kadokawa, Sunrise, Studio Ghibli, Bandai Namco Arts, Pony Canyon, Toei Animation, and more companies and organizations from over 13 countries formed the International Anti-Piracy Association, or organization, in April 2022, with CODA, the Motion Picture Association of the United States, which has 6 members, including Sony Pictures and Netflix, and approximately 450 members of the Copyright Society of China at the center of the new organization. What? China's the biggest bootleg out there. Why are you letting those guys in? Japan's parliament enacted a proposed revised copyright law in June 2020 to expand the law to punish those who knowingly download illegally uploaded or pirated manga, magazines, and academic works. The revised law went into effect in January 2021. The revision also banned leech sites that aggregate and provide hyperlinks to pirated media, starting in October 2020. And there you go. That is pretty crazy. They came and arrested that guy. Catch up on the chat here. It's like some of the popular music trends in the 90s. Everyone wanted to be Nirvana, then everyone wanted to be Limp Bizkit, Linkin Park. Everyone wanted to be Korn if you make it their own. Yeah, I remember going through that. Man, did everybody like Nirvana. Oof, grunge. I was not into that scene. But I saw it. Write a doujin using existing characters and making them make love. All good. All good. Direct upload of copyrighted content, straight to jail. Yeah, exactly. See, Hasbro sent people after YouTuber because he did a video about some magic cards that weren't supposed to be out yet. Store put them out early by mistake. Oh. Yeah, they come after you for that, eh? Yeah, like Punkwall says, yeah, leaked products, no good. Wasn't Agami Kikil shut down for using some Nautical Valley of Wind clips? I don't know. Oh yeah, for some reason there was a disconnection and then it reconnected. It's on my nerves there sometimes. Nintendo did this somewhat with their stuff recently. Companies always abusing the copyright laws in ways that they aren't meant to be used. Yes, exactly, Whoopa. Inclusivity killed the something. Work on the parodies. Yeah. That third world internet. Nintendo struck a bunch of Let's Play videos that were just guys playing the game. Yeah, what's the big deal? Hey there, Matt, Mad Dog Wheaton. When are we talking anime video games, especially Armored Trooper Votoms on the PS2? Well, I'm glad you brought that up, because maybe I can add that to the list. Just got the redacted Tears of the Kingdom daily goal accomplished. Good job. Get some companies caring greatly how their characters are portrayed. Yeah, it's you got to protect your intellectual property, but you have to let people enjoy it, and it's weird. They get really uptight. 90s music was never your thing, and a good morning to you, Nudporial Lifeform. Nice to see you. You were a 90s kid. You hope Nintendo isn't too hard on your videos in the future. Yeah, let's hope. Now, Votoms, mech games, fair point. Yeah. All right. So that was that. I can't believe they came after that guy, but okay. Level 1 Demon Lord and One Room Hero anime reveals July premiere. The Most Heretical Last Boss Queen anime reveals more cast, theme songs, artists. Going back to Wednesday, Medalist Olympic Ice Skating manga gets TV anime. There you go. We got ice skating manga. Getting an anime. Shaman King Funbari Chronicle smartphone game in service. Another smartphone game down the tubes. Ascendant Animation reveals full cast staff for Game World Reincarnation Anime's English dub. Oshinoko Anime reveals English dub cast and a May 24th premiere. That'll be on Wednesday, everybody. '90 Music had many heads. You heard of people being threatened with suits but arrests? It seems like, yeah, it does. You need more coffee, Punk Waddle? Yeah, grab a cup of Joe. Sounds good. Whoopa Troopa Blast, no, a certain item. Magical Girl, Magical Destroyers anime casts Nobuhiko Okamoto, Maki Kawase. Nonak Saiju no Hana perform theme songs for Spy Classroom anime's second season. Creed 3 film gets special anime for Japanese screening by Megalobox creators. Really? Tenpuro, No One Can Live on Loneliness. TV anime reveals more cast, opening song, artist. The Wrong Way to Use Healing, Magic Anime's teaser reveals staff, 2024 debut. Ishura Anime cast Shotaro Morikubo, Sora Amiyama. Konami sues Cygames over Uma Musume Pretty Derby game. Okay, things are getting wild now. You're getting Konami suing these guys. Game developer Cygames and its parent company CyberAgent announced on Wednesday that the game and entertainment company Konami filed a lawsuit in the Tokyo District Court against Cygames on March 31st, according to the legal complaint, which was delivered to Cygames on May the 10th. Konami alleges that Cygames' Uma Musume Pretty Derby game has infringed on Konami's patents. Konami is requesting the court for an injunction to halt digital production, usage, and provision of Uma Musume Pretty Derby, and is also seeking 4 billion yen in damages, including relevant delay charges. CyberAgent's announcement noted that Cygames has been in discussions with Konami regarding patent rights for the game system and program of Uma Musume Pretty Derby, but that Konami didn't accept Cygames' opinion, thus leading to the lawsuit. CyberAgent's announcement did not specify which patents Konami is claiming Pretty Derby has violated. Pretty Derby game launched in February 2021 for iOS and Android. The game was originally slated for release in winter 2018 and was delayed in order to raise the game's quality. Game released on PC via DMM Games in March 2021. According to a mobile app data analysis organization Sensor Tower, the game has earned more than $2 billion US dollars as of March earlier this year, with 95% of those earnings coming from Japan. According to Sensor Tower, in the 2 weeks of the game's launch, its second 2-year anniversary celebration event on February 24th, the game earned the equivalent of US $55 million. So this thing's making money, and Konami's probably upset they're not getting a lot of that money. I drink a lot of coffee in the Antarctic to stay warm, yeah. Don't forget adding Ghost in the Shell on the PS1. That game was freaking awesome. Yeah, I agree. You're going to try and get Metroid uploaded tonight. You're wrapping up editing. Thought you'd come by and say hi, and you're playing Tears of the Kingdom, and it really needs refinement and streamlining. Too much time wasted. Well, yeah. But we'll see. I'm enjoying it myself. But I do appreciate you coming by there, Mr. Nerdporial. Always good to see you. Punk Waddle, typical American, subsisting on coffee. Now, where did I put mine? JT. That's a ton of money for a mobile game. It is. Man, oh man. Going back to Tuesday, though, Takara Tomy confirms Beyblade X TV anime for this fall. More Beyblade. That thing is still going. Psycho Pass Providence film opens in North America in July. North American Anime Manga releases. Elden Ring game wins Science Fiction Fantasy Writers Nebula Award. That's can he do that? Can a video game win a writer's award? Okay. That's strange though. But Elden Ring, if the Elden Ring has that deep of a story and such, then yeah, I guess go for it. Used to use the Koof mask to clean your coffee mug. They keep a stack near the cooler for hypochondriacs. Physical media, man. Yeah, physical media is the way to go. I'm a big proponent of getting physical media. The Legend of Nayuta Boundless Trails game trailer reveals September 19th release. Crunchyroll confirms Mashal Magic and Muscles Anime's English dub starring Alex Lee. Undead Girl Murder Farce anime casts Wataru Yokojima as James Moriarty. Saint Cecilia and Pastor Lawrence anime cast Tomako Neno Rina Ueda. Dan Ichikawa's My New Boss is Goofy manga gets a TV anime. Elden Ring has G.R.R. Martin's right. Oh! Thanks, Blaine. Yeah, I had no idea. So that's probably why. You watch Nayuta's trailer, will acquire. Oh, good, Jake D. Right on. Going back to Monday, Sailor Moon Cosmos Anime Films video highlights Sailor Starlight. The Rising of the Shield Hero Re-Rise smartphone RPG to end service. Once again, another smartphone game bites the dust. Don't buy into them. Golden Kamui Anime's 4th season reveals 2 new cast members. Okay. Umi no Minwa no Machi project for Sea Folklore gets TV anime. Instead of writing his own books, yeah. Never gonna finish A Song of Ice and Fire, or was that the last one? Winds of Winter is coming up? I don't know. So convoluted. For me, anyway, I don't follow George R.R. Martin. The OG Dark Souls story is still have parts of the lore discovered. Oh. Also, this is the Anime Pops logo. Yes! Yes, if you guys weren't here, my new logo, courtesy of Angry Canadian. I tell you what, that guy, he did an excellent job. Here, I'll blow it up here just for a second. You can see there's 3 elements from anime series in my logo. On the chest there, it's got an anchor from Uchu Senhan Yamato, $21.99. It has a Minmay doll from Macross, and it has a sword, which is Zoro's sword from One Piece, because he's my favorite One Piece character. And yeah, all thanks to Angry Canadian. He did such an excellent job. What do we got here? You like anchors because you're aquatic? Yeah. Yeah. My logo has more mecha franchises than Fortnite. And that's my anime one. And there's a video game one that he did for me as well. So next week I will put that up when I'm doing my video game stream. And you guys can have a look at it. It's pretty good. Pretty good. I like it. Couple more articles just to go through here. Delicious in Dungeon Anime gets teaser video. Border Break PS4 game ends service on September 9th. One Piece Odyssey Games Reunion of Memories DLC launches on May 25th. That is coming up. Well, you don't have to wait a whole week. The color at first made you think the TV was messing up. Also, did your TV color came on wonky first thing this morning? Yeah. Made you think, though. And we're back at Sunday again. You have a new logo for your video game stream? Yes, I do. Yes, sir, indeed. I'll tell you what. Just for you guys, as a special sneak peek, I will find it. I'll show you guys. Seeing as how you're asking so nicely. I will just take a little time here. Have a look for it. That's the one. I have to scale it down a bit. There you go. Gaming stream. So it's red. And on the belt there, I've got a Hammer Brothers hammer and a PS4 controller. Or PS3 controller, I can't remember which one. And then a Game Boy Advance belt buckle. I just have to make the image like transparent. Right now it's got a white background, so I just got to take time to do that. But yeah, once again, courtesy of Angry Canadian. Like, what a decent guy. So yeah, there you go. Video game logo. Let's get right into the next part. Yeah, I got Mario in the center and Brother Luigi in the bottom right. I didn't think of that. That was just an accident. Just a happy accident. Play GBA anytime and have wireless gamepad ready? Yeah. All right. This is what you've been waiting for, everybody. Today's theme, anime into video games into anime. The three I picked right now, you're going to get a real kick out of them. Why is that? Because they are all fighting games. Fighting games that have been turned into anime, or anime that's been turned into a fighting game. First up, should be right there. Oh, it kept playing while I was doing that. Okay. Nope. There we go. First up is Fatal Fury. Yes, Fatal Fury. The video game came out in the arcade first in 1991. And then the anime that we're watching right now came out in 1992. This is Fatal Fury Legend of the Hungry Wolf. And it explains the entire backstory of Terry and Andy Bogard and their quest to defeat this guy that killed their father. Fatal Fury is better than Street Fighter, but that's just, yeah. I mean, for me, growing up when it was the 90s, it was, I played a lot of Street Fighter at the arcade. And yes, this is the main villain, Geese Howard. And you can see young Andy and Terry want to be trained by the master. They want revenge. Fatal Fury. There we go. Once again, after time passes, Terry returns to the city to find Geese Howard and make him pay. Street Fighter 2 V. That came out later. 1991, was that when dinosaurs were still around? Oh, yeah. Pops walked with dinosaurs. And Terry makes short work of the punks here. But he meets Joe Higashi. And he knows how to fight, unlike those other guys that were just like personal punching bags. Geese Howard's bigger than M. Bison. Yeah, the art style, very nostalgic, eh? You can tell right away. You're looking at anime from the 90s, you're like, boom, 90s anime. That's exactly what it is. Oh, they're sitting back having a drink. Dinosaurs was a fun TV show. Yeah, I remember that. That's the one with that, I'm the baby, gotta love me. It's basically Family Matters minus Urkel. Looks like somebody's gonna get in trouble here. Talking to the wrong girl. But he recognizes her. That's the Terrible 2 episode of Dinosaur. Whoopa Troopa Whippa Snappa. He's a Whoopa Snapper, alright. Yeah, not the mama. You haven't seen that dino show, but Land Before Time was cool. You can tell the youngins around in the chat. They like their Land Before Time. There you go. Andy and Terry, all growing up now. Now they're ready to take on the gangs. He wants to fight him. Their master's only going to teach the one special technique to only one of them. And of course the young brother is like, I'm going to fight you to prove that I'm better. And he's like, hold on. The calm older brother. So they're getting ready for this tournament. And it is called King of Fighters. You've taken 11 steps so far today. That's good. Good. I'm just waiting for them to start the King of Fighters. Here we go. Everybody, time to fight. I'd be careful though. I don't know if I drink. She might be trying something funny. Uh-oh. Yeah, she must have been sent to poison him or knock him out or something. You only get one egg a year, so that's awkward, but chicken and other birds are fair game. Yeah. That's why Terrabard is coolest video game character. Ah, I'm glad you agree there, Matt. I walked to the coffee maker twice. I know, Jake D. I know you're waiting for that. And here we go. Boom. You're down. Boom. Down. Making their way through. It's like a round robin tournament. And of course the brothers meet each other. Oh, somebody's shooting though. Oh, and Lily bites the dust. Haven't these guys learned you don't ever get kill the main character's woman? Because now he's not gonna let you get away. And the master is put in the hospital. Oh, so now he's gonna teach Barry the secret technique. The Senpuken. Nice. His master dies, standing up, as all good masters should. Everybody's going to meet Geese. And I'm sure those hired thugs are done for. There we go. Here's the confrontation you wanted to see. But it looks like Andy was dispatched. And there we go. He did it. He beat Geese Howard. And then it's off. Go train and become stronger. And with the show, there was also a game. Like I said, the game was in the arcades first. Feel Mother Earth's beautiful, great bountiful chi-chis. I'm afraid Mai doesn't make much of an appearance in that one. I think we have to wait until the second OVA, Jake D. So I think this was for the SNES I played. Captured this game footage. Controls were a little bit hard to get at for me. I had to work at it to figure it out. So, yeah, didn't do so well. I know, Jake D. I know. Like you said, Fatal Fury, King of Fighters is bigger or greater than Street Fighter, and Street Fighter is still an awesome fighting game franchise. It is. Why are we here, just to suffer? Come on now. I think you're that's suffering that much. I'm pretty sure I did get a chance. I did beat this guy though. Obviously not there. Fighting game controls were the reason arcades stuck around as long as they did. Yeah. Yep. It is tough on a keyboard. And that's how I play. That's how I play all my stuff. I don't have a joystick or a gamepad or anything. I just use my keyboard. You were thinking best man versus woman fight scene to you is Chun-Li versus Vega. Yeah. That was a good one. Arcades were way easier to do the special moves than the old console controllers and keyboard. Yeah. That's why the NES Advantage was good. It had a joystick there. Fighting games and shmups were the reason arcades still stuck around. Yeah, and getting the immersive experience as well. When you have you can actually sit on a motorcycle shaped controller, or you sit in with if you want to fly a jet or something and it moves. The motion was a lot of the reason why people stuck around at the arcade as well, to get that the feeling, the motion. Your PS controller makes the GBA EMU lag. Oh, yeah, and the arcade had labels so you could walk up and play. At least they would tell you what the what the moves are. And the consoles could take the abuse, break your controller for getting too into it with your friends. Yeah. Oh, I had Cruis'n USA for the N64 Punk Waddle. It was not good. You need to find an NES emulator. Mesen works good. MESEN. I find that does well for any NES stuff. I can't remember. Is this the time did I beat the guy this time? Oh, it's going to be close. There we go. Oh, you mean arcades could take abuse? Oh, they had to. They had so many people just, just smashing the buttons and reefing on the joysticks. It was, yeah, it was amazing. I'm sure they had to do a lot of maintenance on their arcade cabinets. FCEUX. is still in vogue for simplicity. You might like that one. Okay. Funnily enough, it was easier for you with a controller than an arcade stick as far as fighting games go. Oh, yeah. Well, I remember playing Street Fighter on SNES, and yeah, to get through to the end, yeah, you had to really learn how to get those special moves down, especially on a D-pad. There we go. The next one. We should move along here. Let's move along to the next show. Surprise, everybody. Inuyasha. For those of you Rumiko Takahashi fans. We all know the story of Inuyasha, don't we? How he wanted to be a full-fledged demon. He's only a half demon. He wants to get the Shikon jewel. But then he gets shot by Kikyo with an arrow and crucified to a tree. The girl who overcame time and the boy who was just overcome. So you have the reincarnation of Kikyo, Kagome. And it's been such a long time since I've seen Inuyasha, especially the very first episode. Oh yes, and she wants to go. She's gonna jump down that well soon. Or there we go. She gets grabbed and pulled down the well. That's what it is. By the giant centipede. Eee. And now she ends up in feudal Japan. Now, if it was me, I don't think I would approach someone who's been arrowed to a tree and pull the arrow out of them. I would just leave them be. It's like, okay, you've been punctured into the tree. Have a good day. You're obviously dead, so. Did you know that Chuck E. Cheese's full name is Charles Entertainment Cheese? No, I did not. But I have been to my fair share of Chuck E. Cheese's. Inuyasha is such a good show. Your favorite Rumiko Takahashi show, of course, is Urusei Yatsura. Oh, I see you're a man of taste. Story of Inuyasha. Find steel jewels to become happy. Found a better jewel and become happy. Blaine, allow me to reenact Inuyasha for you. Ahem. Kagome! Inuyasha! Yeah, pretty much. Girls are weird like that. Yeah, the arrow disappears when she touches it. Also, she has to climb up there, so you're putting a lot of effort into, it's pretty much, if you don't know, you'd think it's a corpse. Well, I'm not going to go over and touch a corpse, but she gets right in there. He could be dead and she would be touching his ears. Like, come on. Okay, so she gets caught. Yeah, the arrow disappears when she touches it. I'm pretty sure. Now they're all wondering what to do with her. And she meets Kaede. Top tier voice actor. Nah. Repairs the little shit factory. And then also me. Ew, corpse. Well, it's dead. It's dead. Ugh. Oh, there's the Shikon jewel. And attacked by Mistress Centipede. I believe that's her name. Where's Michael? Michael would be way up for this, right? Anybody? Michael? He likes this, right? Blaine? This is right up his alley. You got Monster Girl. He's got more arrows in him. I mean, if I see I've seen a cat girl pinned to a dead tree, dead or alive, I'm touching those ears. Okay, Dragon Roost. Yeah. She's basically like Sailor Mars, but different colors. Almost, eh? Don't forget Sailor Mars was a shrine maiden. Oh, there we go. She made it. Oh, he's awake. Oh, there we go. More Centipede woman. Come on, Kikyo. Oh. She used her powers, I'm supposing? The jewel is inside her. Oh, there we go. Grab that arrow. Better hurry up. Oh. They're gonna get crushed, and there we go. The moment of truth. Now Inuyasha's gonna make short work of her like that. There you go. Yeah. Arrowed. You got her, Punkwaddle. And there we go. So there was a game. I believe this was for the PlayStation 1. Yeah, Feudal Fairy Tale. Monsters give you jewels? Apparently. You miss your box sets of Inuyasha now? Oh. They're gone? What happened? So the game, as you can see, pretty much follows the anime. A little more abridged, as it were. But they have to set up the story for the fighting that comes up next. As you go around feudal Japan and try to take on these enemies. Your sister took them. Oh. That sucks. Welcome everyone from the Rumble side. Nice to see you in there. And on Twitch. And of course YouTube with the regular suspects. It's always nice to see you guys stopping by. Right now, checking out some Inuyasha gameplay for the PS1. You guys have to remember too, I'm from the time when I was watching anime, but there was very little, if to actually, zero video game adaptations of anime. So there was none. If I saw an anime I liked, that was it. You could just watch it. There was no video games to play about it. So it was quite disappointing. Has a carrot on his face? So having to get used to these controls. Trying to do some good attacks. Apparently you have to try to get the jewels out of this rock. You have to try to hit it as much as possible. And they decided to have a bee fly at you too. It's like, why you guys have that happen? It's just one other distraction. Oh, the carrot on his face. Right, you're talking about Myoga. He's a flea. That's why he's got that spike on his face. He's a little bloodsucker. Yeah, that's what it reminded me of too, Punkwall. The beating up the car on Street Fighter. It's like, here, hit this rock. And it's like, oh, okay. So now I have to take on Kagura. And I can't remember how well I did on this. Yeah, Kagura could be waifu material. As a person who's done more on vehicles than most shop techs, punching cars is part of the game. Blame. Sometimes, put the boots to the thing. The car usually wins though. When you say blood, sweat, and tears in your cars, you mean it. Yes. Yeah, I hear that. Uh-oh. Special attack. Yeah, I blame it on playing with a keyboard. It's tough to get the moves down. And did you guys know that the voice actor for Inuyasha, the Japanese voice actor, is the same one who does the voice of Usopp in One Piece? I think, yeah, I took her on one more time, I think, just to see if I could beat her. Jake D, you never watched Inuyasha? Funny, because it used to be on like regular television. In Canada, we'd watch it on YTV. And they kept the original Japanese opening and all that, so wasn't too bad. But then I find that Rumiko Takahashi has like only one or two storylines she does. She always does awkward romance or isekai. Oh, did I get her on this one? I do think the animations were pretty smooth on the game. And that they should have been able to do that with the PS1. Especially when it's just a 2D fighting game. Oh man. Just slap me around. Good old Dragon Ruse letting Jake D know which waifus to pick and which ones to avoid. That's what a bro does. Yeah, and I must have gave it one more try. Oof. I don't think I ever got to do Inuyasha's special move. Mostly because when you just try to pick up and play something, you don't know all the combos that you can do. No, she's a tough one. I think I'm in for it. Uh-oh. Yeah, there we go. Damn it. Damn your wind power. So the anime for Inuyasha came out in 2000, and this game here came out in 2002. Okay. The last one of the three. You know what it must be. We've been talking about it, as well as these other ones. Street Fighter 2 V. So the Street Fighter 2 game came out in 1991, and Street Fighter 2 anime came out in 1994. So a few years in between, but this was a good show. I really enjoyed it. Young Ken and young Ryu touring the world, learning about different martial arts techniques. And also encountering that criminal, villainous organization, Shadow Law, headed by, in the US he's called M. Bison, but in Japanese his name's Vega. But they switched names around. For those of you that don't know, there was 3 names switched around. M. Bison, Vega, and Balrog all got swapped around, the names. But I refer to the head guy as Vega. So Ryu gets a letter from Ken telling him to come to America. He sends him money and a plane ticket. And he's like, get over here. We gotta practice. I need a competent person to fight because everyone else is just useless. Dragon Muse, you just button smash until something happens. It works most of the time. You youngsters go all out and run out of gas. Now me, I can kick your ass all day. Vega, that's confusing. Yeah, I know, it is, but they changed it because the M. Bison in the Japanese version is the boxer. Well, that sounds like M. Tyson. So I don't think they wanted to have any kind of repercussions. So they switched it up. They switched all the names. M. Bison is now the leader. And then Balrog is the boxer, and Vega was the guy with the mask and the claw. Whereas in the Japanese version, M. Bison was the boxer. Vega was the guy with the mask and claw. No, sorry. Vega was the head guy. Gotta get this straight here. Balrog was the guy with the mask and claw, and M. Bison was the boxer. So yes, he's doing a bit of a flashback there. We'll skip ahead where he meets Ken. Ken is a rich boy who lives in San Francisco. And yeah, they take a limo to his home. And we'll skip ahead a little more, because it's just a lot of talking. But now they get ready to fight one another. And then they're going to have his parents arrive, and they're going to have a nice big dinner. And then the real fun starts after dinner. This is where they both go to a bar where soldiers go. So this is going to end well, right? This is especially when you get a young punk going up and talking to an older lady, and you're making a fool out of actually they're Air Force guys. And that's how they get into a fight, and they flex their muscles until Guile shows up. And he knows way better how to fight than those guys do. But that's what sets them straight. When they get a good ass kicking and they go to collect themselves and their wounds, they discover that they have a lot to learn. And so they are going to travel around the world learning the different martial arts techniques. And here's the game. Why would they do that? Yeah, I know it's confusing for the Street Fighter names, but they did it just so they wouldn't get in trouble with Mike Tyson. What are the movies today? The movies today are Alex Moore. Welcome anyway. You're a little late. Yes, you are, but that's okay. The movies today were Fatal Fury, Inuyasha, and, as you can see now, Street Fighter 2. Guile's cool. Guile Van... please, not Guile Van Damme. Please, no. You remember these arcades more than anything. Yeah, Blanka. The electric attack. And that was before Pikachu, actually. So I think Pokemon stole that from Blanka. They're like, hey, look, we need to make an animal that's cuter than Blanka, and he can do electric attacks. There's a comedy bit there somewhere. It's got to be. Where, Blanka's in a Pokeball and they throw it and Asher's like, I choose you. And it, Blanka comes out. Blankachu, Blankachu. Something like that. Not hard to make something cuter than Blanka. Yeah. Jake D, Chun-Li. She's my go-to girl for Street Fighter. I would always play with Chun-Li. You were distracted by Chun-Li, didn't hear what you said? Can you catch Chun-Li in a Pokeball? You can try, yeah, like Punkwalla says, you can always try. You might get ready for a kick in the face, though. You need to find a woman that abuses the Thigh Master like Chun-Li. Yeah. She's fit, and that's what I like. You gotta like fit women. E-Honda, best reason to buy a Honda. The old 100 hand slap. Oh, I can't remember if No. I lost that one. Okay. Freaking Dhalsim in his reach. Get on this research. Yeah, Jake D. Get that research going. She could crush your skull with her thighs and you could die a happy man. What a way to go. Gotta like that. Oh, I can't remember. Did I get him? Oh, no. Whew. I did it. There we go. I think I went through one more battle with somebody. Oh, no, that's right. You gotta beat him twice. Right. I remember playing hours and hours of this game on the SNES. There you go. Beat because you always wanted to see the end, but if you played on easy mode, it wouldn't show you the ending. So you always had to play on regular or normal mode. And then you keep at it and try to get through as many. Well, look at all the people you had to beat. You had to beat so many people. But then always to see that sweet, sweet ending. You think you saw something like that in Goldeneye? Oh, yeah. Was it Xena Onatop? He crushes you with her thighs, but you like it. Yeah, speaking of E-Honda, there you go. Taking him on. I think he was a tough one. Oh, there we go. Also, you'd prefer to die another day? Yes. But Or another way. Die another way? Got a little bit to go on him. Just got to get him. There we go. Okay, I recorded this earlier in the week, so just trying to remember who finally got me. Oh yes, and the bonus stage. Speaking of wrecking cars, you guys ever wanted to kick the crap out of your car? This is quite cathartic. Especially with her fast leg kicks. Oh, your favorite fighter is Ryu and your brother's is Ken. Great sibling rivalry. Yeah, it is. You guys would love Street Fighter 2 V watching that show. Now it's Fei Long, who is unabashedly Bruce Lee. Yeah, an homage to Bruce Lee. The way he fights, the way he looks. Yeah, he was tough, man. I had a hard time. Couldn't do it. To be honest, you shouldn't complain about your car. It's from 2000. The fact that it starts up, I should consider a miracle. Yeah, your car's from 2000, Whoopa? What is it? What kind of car? Yeah, 23 years old car. Toyota Corolla. Well, no wonder it starts all the time. Toyota builds good cars. Oh, there we go. Took him down. I think I gotta do it one more time though. Let's see what he does here. Oh, okay, got him. There's your grandpa's car until I crashed it with your then girlfriend inside. Wonder if that's part of why she broke up with me. Oh yeah, I don't know. Toyota and Honda last and last as long as you take care of them. Yes, that is so true. My wife and I were just talking about my car the other day, and she wants it to last a long time, so I'm like, yep, don't worry. I'll take it in once a year to get it the once over. You know, get those regular oil changes every 5,000 kilometers. And because I want it to last a long time too. I freaking love my car. Any car lasts as long as you take care of it. Yes, Blaine, so true. Most people don't until it's too late. When you start hearing something, it's probably too late already. I think this is the guy I had a hard time with. This guy was just brutal. Just a tank to try to take down. It's a little dented since you may or may not have hit a light pole with it, but good news is your car came out of it a lot better than the light pole did. Wow. Kilometers? Yeah. How about 5,000 kilometers is 3,000 miles. So every 3,000 miles I do an oil change, or I get the garage to do it. You're importing a 97 Honda Acti. Blaine, that's the best idea. I myself, I do own a, 2001 Suzuki Carry. And I bought it a few years back, and I was using it as my daily driver back and forth to work. What a fun little thing to ride around in. Right-hand drive, 5-speed. You know, it was just an awesome little truck to drive around in, but unfortunately it had a little bit of engine trouble. So I've had to put it off to the side of the road for now, or just keep it in the driveway for now until I can get a mechanic to go over the engine. Yeah, Toyota and Honda keep their value as well. Yep, they sure do. He drove an 87 Toyota pickup and threw a rod because he got tired of maintenance. It died because of me, not itself. Yes, that's usually what it is. You do frequent oil changes as well, but that's because the car burns through oil so much I need to add more every 2 weeks, pretty much. Ooh, yikes. Now you missed your 94 or 95 Ford Ranger. Stream is just bringing up all the thing I miss. I don't mean to. It just happens to go that way, Dragon Ruse. You have an 84 Firebird, so it isn't just Japanese. Yes, the Firebird. Still cheaper than getting a new car, though. Yeah, I think, things were really pretty bad there. There was a lot of backlog, or they couldn't get enough stock in because of the chip shortage. It only stalled out on the road twice, mostly safe. Yeah, you gotta be careful, man. You don't want the thing to leave you when you need it most. If you're turning left and it stalls, people are coming at you. Just terrible. You had a lemon of an early Ford Focus. It had issues, and it didn't really take care of the common air hose issue those had until it screwed up most of the system. Oh. Yeah, I try to do, when I'm buying a new car, at least for this one I got, I did quite a bit of research. I looked through Consumer Reports and Edmunds Car Guide and all that, and read up on them. Because I got myself a Kia. And I know everybody, once you stop laughing, I'll tell you which model. Okay, you guys done laughing? Okay, good. It was a Kia K900, which is Kia's premium car. And it seemed to be all right on the Consumer Reports page, because I wanted to upgrade. My car before that was a Chrysler 300, and I'm like, you know what? I want to get a luxury car. I want to get like a BMW or Mercedes, something like that, something that I can, enjoy and, have an upgrade where you have all the bells and whistles and everything. And I'm like, you know what? I looked at the Kia K900 and I'm like, you know what? This thing's got the best bang for my buck. I bought it used, but it was about half the price of a new one. I think a new one was like $70,000. So getting it for half price, that was a good thing for me. And it still had all the warranty on it, bells and whistles, anything you could ask for. And it's got a V8 engine in it, so it got lots of power. And leather interior, very comfy, heated, cooled seats, blah, 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 list goes on. And it's great. And there's not many of them around, and I don't mind that. If I can, I have a vehicle that's a little more, what do you call it? Not obscure, but a little more rare. Something you don't see a lot of. So people where I was working, like, what is that? And I'm like, oh, it's a K900. And they're like, oh, I've never seen that before. And it's like, yep, that's why I like it. Kia Sportage from the mid-2000s wasn't bad looking, and you've seen a few that lasted okay. Oh, yeah. How many moose power does it have? 420 horsepower for the V8 engine. Your brother bought a Kia and your sister hit a deer with it going 60 plus miles an hour. 5 months later, she's fine. The car was totaled. Ooh! Those darn deer. Kia was hamster powered. One moose is 20 horsepower. You don't want to mess with moose. Those guys, man, it's crazy. They kill more people on the road. Because if you're in a small car, you hit the legs, you take it out, the body comes through the windshield, and you're done for. So, it's crazy. Deer make mincemeat out of modern cars at that speed? Yeah. I mean, when you're up there at the hundreds of kilometers an hour or over 60 miles an hour, you're in trouble. The force meeting that mass, whew. Your grandma had that happen when the deer ran onto the highway. She couldn't swerve out of the way because there was a car in the other lane. Yes, that too. They tell truck drivers, guys that drive the semi-trucks, don't stop. Don't swerve and don't stop. If a deer runs out in front of them, because obviously if you swerve, you're going to have a head-on with somebody, or you put on your brakes, your load is going to end up taking your cab off your truck. You hit a deer in a Chevy Sienna once at minus 25 Fahrenheit. You're able to drive 100 miles to the shop even though the fluids were leaking. No overheating. That is damn cold. But you made it. That's crazy. Grandma's okay, but the deer's antlers got caught in the undercarriage and the Ford Explorer was toast. Oh. Yeah. Deer causes so much trouble. Deer opened your parents' Cadillac SUV like a tuna can. The hood levered the thing over the passenger compartment so they were fine. Oh. Awful lot of deer stories here, you guys. Lot of freaking accidents with deer. Buddy hit a deer on his motorcycle. Oh no. At low speed, slightly bent fork, got some deer hair in the wheel, and kept on rolling. Yeesh. Buddy hit a deer last spring. Car was in shop a week. I know, it's just crazy how many of them come out of there. You meant minus 15. Still cold. Yes, damn right. Still cold. You've never hit a hamster that you were aware of. Well, I hope not. Oh, I know where this is going, Whoopa. Deer, when they hear a twig break, run away. When they hear a car coming, what's that on the road? You had heavy fog and saw it at the last second. Ugh. They do have those things you can clip onto your hood that's supposed to make sound that the deer doesn't like. There you go. Deer, when they hear a massive metal death machine hurtling towards them, stand still. That's for sure. I've been quite fortunate. I haven't hit a deer myself. It's just a matter of time. It's the headlights. Yeah, Punkwaddle, you're right. Headlights make things stand still. The deer are like, what's that? Well, how about this, everybody? how it's time for let's watch a commercial.
Oh, hey there everybody. How are you? Well, I don't always play video games, but when I do, I make sure to safely make a safety save in a safe environment. And if you don't know how to make a safety save, well then make sure you check out Pop Culture Mechanics, 9 a.m. Mountain Time and 10 a.m. Central on Saturday mornings, where you can learn how to make a safety save that you might be so excited you could dance if you wanna. So, come on and check out Pop Culture Mechanics on Saturday mornings. Going to see you there. Bye.
Finally! Yes! Whew! My God! There you go. Courtesy of Punkwaddle. You have my extreme gratitude for helping me out with that and coming up with the idea for a game stream commercial. Because you know what? We always have to do a safety save. And you can watch me do a safety save next Saturday. Where was I on the chat here? Only time you almost hit a deer. Thankfully, you saw it coming and slowed down. Yes. You don't know what was up with it. It came sprinting and stumbling out of the woods like it was just attacked or something. Oh, maybe. Maybe it had been. Put a flashlight on your bow. They still run away. Gotta test it now. Yeah. We know that guy. We know that guy in the commercial. It's Druntwall. Did you pay Drunkwaddle in Molson to make that video? Good old Canadian beer for Drunkwaddle. He deserves the premium stuff. Well, all right, everybody. This was an excellent stream today. I do appreciate you all coming out. You guys are the ones that make it a fun stream. I do what I can. And I'm glad you were able to see the 3 shows featured today. We're all fighting themed. Street Fighter 2, Fatal Fury, and Inuyasha. I hope they brought back some nostalgia for you. I know they did for me. Everybody that came out today, it was great seeing you all. Like Woopa Troopa, and Jake D, and DJ Ronnie G, Blaine. It's always a pleasure. Punkwaddle, everyone's favorite penguin. And Godzillionaire was in there too, everyone's favorite kaiju. And Matt Mad Dog Wheaton, thank you for coming by. Anybody that was lurking on the Rumble side or in the Twitch side, I'm pleased that you were able to come out and be here in the chat or just watching the stream. Dragon Ruse, I'm glad you stopped in. I think that's everyone. Alex Moore, you were a bit late, but that's okay. Means you just got to watch the replay. And watch it on, 1.5 times or something like that. That way it'll go quick. But yes, it's always a pleasure, everyone. Please make sure to slap the like button. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, if you like what you see. There's going to be more coming up. There's also excellent other channels out there that you can tune into, like Mike from Pacific 414. He has his Pop Talk. It's probably going to start up like right now, actually. There's Blaine's Escape Corner, who streams every weekday at 7 p.m. Pacific time. And it's where we all go to escape from reality. That's why it's his escape corner. Ronin66, DJ Ronnie G has his own channel, and he puts up his tech stuff. He's our tech guy we go to. There's Brandon the anime guy. You like anime? Like I like anime. You'll want to go see Brandon the anime guy. Oh, and the New Pearl Life Forum. He was in chat for a little bit. He has good content if you like to go see that. The Angry Canadian, the cool fella who helped me with my logo. He's a decent, upstanding right kind of fella. There's Whoopa. He's out there. He's got his comeback he's making with his own channel. He's putting up content. We were there for his playthrough of Kirby. And then there's Punkwaddle, who is at Floral from Under a Rock and on his own YouTube channel as well. He has many ponderances where he thinks the deep thoughts. I have a Discord. It's called The Shop. That's where all the tradesmen hang out. That's where all the tradesmen hang out. They hang out at the shop. That's what I'm trying to get out. And Twitter. Twitter is just a little bit of advertising for the channel. That's all. I try not to get too involved on it. And yeah, coming up Tuesday, Trades Talk Tuesday, I'll be showing you pictures and videos. Shutdown is happening right now at my plant. And what that means is long days and lots of work. This is where maintenance has to step up and increase our activity by 100% because the whole plant goes down on shutdown. Everything that runs usually gets shut off and maintenance gets done to it. So because I'm the only maintenance guy there, my workload goes up exponentially, but it's only for about a month. So I am going to be very busy, and I'm hoping I can still keep up with my streaming at night. But we'll see if they want to keep me late at work. I might have to work 12-hour days. So, things like that happen, but I'll keep you apprised. And then back to Saturday. Saturday's going to be the game stream. I'll continue with The Hobbit. I've made it to the base of the Lonely Mountain. So we're getting close now. We're getting close to our confrontation with Smaug. Let's see how that goes. I wonder how I'm going to have to beat him. It's going to be something else, all right. I don't know what they have in store for me. And then Sunday, we wheel around again to Sunday Anime Chat, which will be more of anime to video games or video games to anime, but I'm going to pick 3 different ones to showcase to you, and I hope you enjoy them. Hopefully they'll bring back some nostalgia, but we'll see. And just going to catch up a little bit in the chat. Shrimp Tacos, Jake D. Yeah, you're welcome for the stream, Alex Moore, no problem. Dragon Ruse, I'm glad you had a fun time. You like Punkwaddle. Whoopa likes Punkwaddle a lot. He thinks his favorite penguin is Sidney Crosby. Oh, good old hockey. Gotta like it. He's not a real penguin. Yeah, I get that. Yeah. Keep networking until these shoutouts get longer than the stream. I've thought about that too. I'm like, I started doing them and I'm like, you know what? It's a good thing to do. Try to send that karma out there into the universe and thank the people that have supported me. I support them, they support me, and I hopefully can direct people that haven't subscribed or thought about going to your sites, whoever you may be, like whichever one of you I'm talking about at the time, and hopefully direct them over there so they can have some enjoyment. That's what it's all about, having fun. Outros are an art. Yes, I don't know if I've perfected that art, but I do have a paper here, and I have posted it that I do write down what I need to say, because there's a lot to say, and I'm kind of forgetful sometimes. So yeah. Hobbit about to come up to its epic conclusion? Maybe. It might be. this Saturday, but we'll see. If it's boss fights, you guys know how hard it is for me to beat them sometimes. So, you know. Oh, you think Pacific 414 is having an open panel? Probably. He will. It started a little while ago. He starts at 11 o'clock my time. And, yeah. Feel free. Head over there. Make it a raid. Tell him it's a mechanic raid. All my apprentices are coming over to raid his stream. Or, you know, you guys will have yourselves a good Sunday. Tomorrow is Victoria Day. It's a day off for me, so I'm liking that. It's a nice long weekend. So I'm going to play some Tears of the Kingdom. And just take a break from streaming, because I'll be right back on Tuesday. Once again, I appreciate you guys coming out. I'm very grateful, and I hope you guys have a good or a great rest of your weekend. Until next time, I've been Pop, and I am signing off.